Hello friends, and welcome to RaiderIO's Daily Recap, your source for all the info on the race to world first through the Liberation of Undermine raid. I'm Sean, and I'll be your chauffeur as we tour the bosses of Undermine and the Gallywix on our way to Big Baddie Chrome King Gallywix. As always, NA Raiders awoke expecting a long maintenance, and a long maintenance they did have. When servers finally opened, teams gleefully ran straight into the raid to get their toes wet in normal and heroic. All teams, that is, but one. Melee mechanics. In typical MM fashion, the mechanical masters decimated MYTHIC Vexie and her gear grinders in 2 pulls, claiming the very first mythic kill in Liberation of Undermine after only 12 minutes in the raid. Liquid is right. They are fast. Our first glimpse at Mythic wouldn't last long though, as melee mechanics headed back out for splits after their initial glorious call to arms. We did happen to notice that one lucky melee mechanics raider looted a heroic track Warbound item, something we didn't see in Season 1. Does this mean we're in for mythic splits?
We did actually get some really interesting info out of the mythic kills that we have on the first boss already. Apparently, you get heroic wooey items from the boss.
Heroic what?
So the bind on warband items, warband equipped items.
The wooey?
Yeah. Dratnos has, I think, coined the wooey term
wooey.
for those.
Oh,
But yeah,
that
no,
makes
those
sense.
drop heroic level now. Before, those were capped to, like, normal. So that could actually make... Okay, sorry I'm bringing this up. That could make mythic splits be actually a thing.
Oh no, don't say that.
Because you could get heroic items that would fill slots that you were unlucky enough to get.
Speaking of splits, Liquid opted to start their long raid day with 5 simultaneous normal split runs, giving us our very first look at the Gallywix fight in the process. On the other side of the pond, Echo's casters spent some time pondering the existence of a potential Mythic-only phase on Gallywix, a sentiment that Liquid Max also shared.
Blizzard has been a little mysterious about this one, deciding to not only, obviously we've had for a while the last boss not being tested on the PTR, but this time very bare bones information in the Dungeon Journal. We know that on Mythic, Gallywix will just start at like 50% maybe, but in the intermission, what health will he have? We don't know. And we weren't joking, actually. You were watching it with us, okay, Major, we saw that Blizzard released a raid design video of behind the scenes of the Undermine, and literally frame by frame, Roger Brown is going, wait. There, look in the background.
It's gonna be hype, dude. First secret phase in a while. I would bet anything there's secret shit.
While Liquid quickly mowed through their normal splits, Heroic certainly didn't look so easy, leaving the casters to anticipate that we may not see the top teams enter Mythic Undermine until late Thursday at the earliest.
Speaking of Mythic, when do you think we're going to see it?
Probably at the earliest Thursday. But looking at how difficult the splits have been today and how much more we still have left to do, Thursday, Friday, probably more leaning towards Friday right now, in my opinion.
Near the end of the NA raiding day, we had 4 guilds with Mythic Vexie kills. Moonguard Guild Diva moved onwards to Rick Reverb, though they only managed to whittle him down to 88% before their raid night ended. Liquid finished out their raid day back in normal splits after having completed several 5 of 8 heroic runs. Instant Dollars sat in heroic splits, while several other NA guilds beat their heads against some of the later heroic bosses. Echo and Method, as expected, began their raid day with chores into normal splits, followed by heroic splits. World of Splitscraft will very likely be the name of the game for the next several days before the real action begins in Mythic. But we'll keep you updated every step of the way. Don't forget to check in on our 24/7 live coverage over at RaiderIO/RWF. I've been your tour guide, Sean, and this has been RaiderIO's Race to World First Daily Recap. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for Day 2.